Oh, I guess he jumped back to space. Whatever. Go ahead and bypass a couple days here. I want my A-team back. I want my A-team back very, very badly. My lack of an A-team is depressing me right now. Improved combat armor we're not going to go for. We're going to go for alien biology right now. Because, why not? And so, we're going to get some alien biology. We're going to learn where all of their goodie bits are. We're going to get in there with all of those fun dissections. Ah, the items ordered to the Splat Cave have arrived. Namely, that would mean my new soldiers. So we'll go back to base. And with the new soldiers... Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of you guys now, huh? We've got Wayne Wilson. It's so close to Wade Wilson, which is Deadpool, which is my favorite comic. If we had Wade Wilson in the group, I didn't care what his stats would be. He'd be going in the group right now. I'm gonna fire... I should fire somebody here because we have a bunch of worthless soldiers who are just terrible. I think I'll probably get rid of Wayne Wilson, even though he's alliterative. Dalton Miller's okay. It'll be alright. This game is called... Hey, what's up, Vengeance? How you doing, man? I'm glad to be doing live streams, too. Tamla, the game is called Xenonauts. And so I guess we're going to wait it out for a couple more days. Let's give it... I mean, sometimes you have absolutely nothing happen, and then sometimes tons of good stuff happens. You just never know. The reason I took the alien biology is because I wanted to unlock stun weapons, because just like in the illustrious Enemy Unknown, we're going to have to capture aliens, and we're probably going to have a lot of people die while we try and do it. It is really, really, really difficult to capture aliens in this game. Even with... They have stun grenades, which is cool, so you don't have to run up on people and taser them anymore. But even so, even with stun grenades, it becomes difficult sometimes to get into a position where you can make it work. Oh my god, I hate it when they just go right along the edge of my radar range. It really does, it bugs me when they just kind of like dither out here, and you're just like, ah, trying to bait me, aren't you? You want me to play Red Rover with you, but you won't get inside the ring. You want to fight, but you won't get in the cage. Bring it, aliens. Bring it your stuff. Got nothing I ain't seen before. Because I fought you like 8 times now. But that's beside the point. Don't judge me. Okay, so we got our first monthly performance ranking, which we're obviously going to do pretty... We're going to be doing pretty bad on this month, but we got $2 million, which is awesome. Because that's going to allow us to install our second base. And my second base is usually... Sorry, Australia. Like, usually I abandon Australia. I don't even try because it's just not enough land to keep safe. I may put it somewhere in Central America right here. Like right here or right here maybe? Yeah, they don't split North America into separate parts. So we need to build a new base. And so that's the first thing we're going to do this month. I'm going to put it right there maybe. And we'll call this one Decrib. There we go. And so we've got the Splat Cave and we've got Decrib. And we need to... I think it's going to take a while for Decrib to get built. And so we've got to sit around for a little bit while we wait for that to happen. I think it's going to take 5 days or something like that to get your initial... foundation laid down. Let's have a look. Oh, it takes 10. Okay, so multiplied by the dose. So since it's going to take us 2 to get it done. Goose and Hollywood, let's get them settled with UFO number 10. And it's a small one. Like, hey, but I'm effective. Size doesn't matter. Not the extraterrestrials, you humans. Like us humans, what? That sounds a little bit derogatory, man. I might airstrike your ass right now. Calm down. So, oh, Noel Barnes and Nikita Dybin are back. Well, forget you guys. B-Team, get back to where you came from. You aren't welcome anymore. I would rather have these guys run with 50% health and just be a little bit more careful with them. America. No, the reason I see somebody saying that we selected America, I selected America just because it gives us better coverage. For example, if I went over here, I could get everything but Australia, or I could only get Australia and part of Southeast Asia. And so there was no way, this is the better investment because I'm covering 3 countries with this one, whereas no matter where I placed it over here, I would be wasting it a little bit just because we would only be covering 2 versus 3. And since we're already partially covering the Russian Asian bloc, and we're already covering a little bit of Asia right there, I figured it's probably better to just swing over to this side and just be like, meh, and it'll work out okay. For this crash site over here, it's deployment time. It's deployment time. Deploy. Oh, race the sun. Don't make me do a night mission. All right, when we get stun weapons, too. Okay, so we're going to get stun grenades and things pretty soon. Let's go ahead and start researching alien alloys. Actually, I'm going to do the plasma pistol first because I said that I had wanted to race for laser weapons. And the other thing that I need to do is actually, while our living space is full, and we just got our base allotment, let me go to my construction menu, and I need to set up a second workshop right here, which is a little bit of a waste. But actually, I think I can get by with just 15 engineers. I think I can get by with it. Sometimes I do 20 or 25. It's a Mortis. I would say that it's about the same as the old XCOMs. If it's basically an updated version of the old XCOMs. And so if you enjoyed any of the old XCOMs, you will love Xenonauts. By comparison to EU, EU is a lot more streamlined and it's a lot more polished than this experience. But EU made a lot of allowances in order to attract newer gamers, because obviously you can't make a game now like you did back in 1991. So they streamlined a lot of things in order to make the whole play experience go better for the Xbox audience and also for the PC audience. This game right here is pretty much 100% true to the XCOM experience, where it's basically just a graphically updated version of the older XCOM games. So if you enjoyed XCOM UFO Defense, or if you enjoyed any of the XCOMs, to be honest, even that underwater one, you'll probably really, really like this one. It's definitely a game made for XCOM fans by XCOM fans. The developers themselves have said that they're just massive XCOM fans, and they felt like EU was off the mark slightly. On this side, I'm going to make a race for... where are my scientists? Where are my scientists at? What's going on here? Hold on, cancel all the research. Oh, this is at the new base, that's why. Okay, so let's go plasma pistol, and we'll start it off with the 15 guys. Once this gets done, we should get laser weapons out of this, which will be amazing. Once we get ourselves some laser weapons, we're going to be in a really good spot. They don't really increase your accuracy or anything. They just make you hit for way harder. Like, they'll do like 60 to 70 damage per shot instead of like 30 to 50. They do quite a bit more damage. I may be overestimating right there, but they do a good job. They do a good job. I should add more hangars. I should really consider adding more hangars, but for now, let's hire some more engineers. We'll hire 5 more. We've only got 5 in our workspace anyways. We're not going to be using engineers a lot right now, but later on, engineers are going to be like a major interaction that we're going to be doing. We're going to be kicking it with the engineers in a little while. You guys are going to be doing it geologist style. For those of you that don't know, I'm a geologist, and we hang out with engineers and biologists like all the time. Basically, we're like this, or like, I don't know. We're like something. We're like some finger interaction. I don't know. Let's go ahead and intercept this thing. Oh, never mind. It's already being intercepted. Yeah, we raced the sun and we made it. Let's go ahead and engage. And sit through our lovely loading screen. Once we get done here, we will have a look-see, and we will see what these aliens have on offer. And we will take it from them. We will say, "You, alien, your stuff is mine." And we will sound gruff about it, so you gotta add a little bit of scruff to the voice. Like, normally you can't be like, "Alien, what you have is mine." You can't do it like that. You have to be like, "Alien, your things are mine." Like, you gotta get, ooh, we have people deployed on this one. Yeah, we got actual soldiers backing us up now. They look like they're geared better than we are. Ain't that a bitch? Dat military funding. Oh, man. That's how it would be, too. They wouldn't fund XCOM. They'd be like, well, our pundits are saying that there's no such thing as aliens. This other group is saying that there's aliens. And then this other group is saying that the aliens are actually inside jobs for the government. So we're going to go ahead and we're just not going to fund you for right now. Be like, oh, damn it. Yeah, exactly, Commissar. Real, like, this guy, he has body armor. Like, he knows what's up. If this guy got shot, he'd just be like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to return fire now. Is that okay with you, alien? Because I feel like your shot was less than satisfactory. I don't know if I want to stand in front of him, though. Friendly fire is the thing. I can move him up. And I suppose we landed in the... I should do this more often, but we landed in the top right corner of the map. So maybe, just maybe, naughty girls need love too. But also, naughty snipers need a shot down to the bottom left-hand corner. Otherwise, bad things happen. We're going to just use the hell out of this rock. We're hitting this rock from every direction. From the front, from the back. That rock is going to be well used by the time we get done here. We've got what looks like an Abercrombie model huddling down next to our ship. The military is in our ship right now. They're just ogling all of our awesome technology. But they can't have it. You cannot have it. I mean, you can't have my holographic drink dispenser. You can't have any of my super awesome floating 3D Prano. You can't have it. It's just for me. I'm selfish like that. You gotta be part of XCOM before you can have all the cool alien-inspired porno technology. Because believe me, we've been working on it. Later on in one of the researches, you invent like an alien-inspired... It's hilarious. One of the... if you play this game, you should really... You should 100% take a look at all of the lore for whenever you do the research, because it's hilarious. Like, the guys that wrote the game are super funny, and one of them says that as a side effect of the alien research they've been doing, they've created a... It's basically an alien-expired Xbox, essentially, as just like a side effect of as a side effect of their research, they've come up with an alien video game console, and it's hilarious. Like, there's just little things like that in every single one of the lores. So I'm going to send 2 guys down here. I'm going to move these guys up. I'm not paying attention to my gameplay at all right now. I'm playing just horribly at the moment. These guys I'm going to send out as an away team. So away from me. Away from me, Xenonaut. Plus, they've been on like 8 deployments today, and they smell just terrible. They definitely have like a weird hamburger thing going on. It's just like, oh my god, you're riding in the back of the Woogie. You are not going to be up in the cockpit with me. And that is for realsies. Not until you get some of that head and shoulders action going on. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a dance with the old dove or something. I don't know. Get that Irish Spring on, because I'm not feeling this right now. This is not alright. Where in the hell are these aliens? These aliens are not in... They're like, listen, we know what happened to the last 10 groups of aliens that came down here. You can't fool me. You guys have guns and stuff. Our alien leaders basically told us that it was going to be easy. We didn't realize there was going to be effort involved. We're staying in the ship. Forget this. It's air conditioned. Aliens? Extraterrestrials. Where in the hell are these guys? What? This is like the weirdest mission ever. It's like hiding in the corners like... Well, I suppose since we've got all these avenues covered, let's send somebody up over here, and we'll just take a look and make sure they're not hiding behind rocks or behind the ship or something. Army securing the helicopter. Helicopter secured. I'm going to keep an eye on the helicopter. You guys got this. I'm just going to bypass turns until something happens. They don't, in this game, you don't get pings like you do in XCOM where it's like, you hear a noise off to the side. So basically, you can just wander around for hours looking for aliens if you get really unlucky. Or I guess if you're really into xenobiology, I guess looking around for aliens would be the fun part of your job. But for the rest of us who get down with shooting the aliens, the extraterrestrials, this is not working out. We're not doing our job so well right now. My job security is looking... Are there no aliens out? That's also the other possibility, is there may be no aliens in deployment right now. Weirdly enough. I think a stream bomb would be amazing right now. I would definitely... I mean, I guess if they're not interested in the Splattercat content, then whatever. Meh. I like having just like a group of friends here that would actually be interested in the content, but a stream bomb, I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't complain about it. It's Area 55. It's the same thing as Area 51. It's just a lot less nice. The funding is way, way lower. This guy's just hanging out next to this rock. I totally forgot about him. I bet he's okay with it. I'd be like, I'm okay with this. I'm not going out there. Aliens got plasma, man. I don't got plasma. Unless you got me some plasma-proof armor, I'm not going out there. I'm staying right here. I welcome our alien overlords. This seems like my best chance to get a laser arm. I bet the aliens have all kinds of cool technology that they can like strap onto you. Robot legs, robot arms, eye laser cannons. I bet it's there. Yeah, I don't think there's any aliens on this map. Let's just go breach the ship. I mean, check the house first. Or this little, I don't know what this is. This jumbo-sized porta potty or dumpster. Oh, it's just like a little dumpster thingy. Okay. We have like these enormous, like where I live, they put in porta potties all over town, but they're the enormous version of porta johns. They're like 4 times, I would say they're about 4 times the size of a normal porta john. And I've started calling them crackhead condos because they seem like the kind of place that people would just like lodge out for the night when they were too high. Like if you went into one after 11 o'clock, I would seriously doubt that you would remain unstablocated. Stablocated. I tried to do that, but my lips are dry right now. I don't know. I need some chapstick or something. I don't know. I got weird things going on right now. I got like biological things happening, and it's not okay. Alright, catch up, buddy. Come on, Conrad Jones. Get on up here. Are you the new guy? No, we don't have any new guys. We brought all of our old guys along with us. They're like, hey, 27. I'm not the old guy. Where's my shield? Oh, of course, my shield's all the way back here. Of course. Well, let's get our deployment done here. No, but Commissar, I'm serious. It's the biggest porta potty ever. It's a porta potty with clearance. The thing is enormous. I could lay down on the floor. I mean, I wouldn't, but I could. I mean, I feel like that would be a high risk, possibly like poke yourself in the eye with a syringe type situation, but I wouldn't do it. But you could if you really wanted to. I mean, if you were already kind of like pee covered and dirty already, what's a little more pee? I mean, you're already covered in the stuff. You might as well add a little bit more and then just like sleep on a floor instead of sleeping in like... Most of the time, the homeless people that I know anyways, are the homeless people in my hometown, because they all have nicknames and stuff. Like, you see them around. They all sleep underneath the bridge. I guess that's like the go-to place for homeless people. I forget, there was a graffiti artist who did a show on HBO or something like that, where he like traveled around the world by hitchhiking, or I'm sorry, he traveled around the US by hitchhiking, and it was a cool show. I liked it. He like showed off all these different tips for being homeless. It was actually a really, really entertaining show. Where's my shield? No, he's right there. He's like, I'm right. She's like, I'm right here. I am literally right in front of you. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do here. Pay attention better. I'm glad you like it, Tamla. I was worried. Like, sometimes I'm pretty good at, like, talking to myself. It is a talent that I do have. And it's not one... It looks like they just got done murdering their own people in here. There's, like, alien blood and guns laying around everywhere. They had a shootout. They had a disagreement about who got to fight us first. We're actually in a really compromised position right now. Hopefully she replaced her shield in between deployments. He shouldn't get any reaction fire. It should only be this guy. And so the shootout is being made. I didn't leave for a whole lot of clearance to get the hell out of the way. Still. Can the sniper make a shot right there? Oh, he can. Good. Down he goes. Over here, we're just going to nade him out of that corner, because when he's dug in like that, we're going to lose somebody trying to get him out of the corner, so please don't drop it. Oh, you bastard. At least he didn't drop it at his feet, because we have people who are out of TU right now. And when you're out of TU, if a grenade gets dropped in the middle, it's all bad news. In fact, I should probably throw grenades from a little bit closer if I wanted to be totally safe about it. You don't even have any grenades, man. Oh, did I forget to... Oh, that's right. So I forgot to mention this. When somebody gets wounded, it unequips all their gear. So we actually have useless people with us right now who are not good for a breach. I'm actually going to try and destroy his cover. Oh, and there you go. Lucky shot. I'll take it. Whatever. And so we have two guys that are injured, but not for very long. We have Captain Luke Baker, who has been promoted to a captain. Nice. Nice. Made $30,000. I'm never one to turn down $30,000. I mean, if you're going to give me $30,000, you might as well. I do need to equip people. Maybe I should do that. Let's go ahead and put everybody's equipment back on, because that last little bit was weird. I don't really like... I wish they kept their gear while they were standing around. I think it does it as a precaution for when you might have limited amounts of gear. So let's say you only have like 5 laser rifles. I think it does it as a precaution for like that, so that you can have the laser rifles for whoever the replacements are. But when you don't have any replacements or anything, it's a weird thing to be in. Are you guys done with this construction right here? 2 days. Okay. Hey, Root Chino. Thanks. I'm glad to see you here too. It's like, it's one of those things where jumping into a Twitch for the first time, and I know I keep touching on this, it's like a scary experience. It's just not something I'm used to, but I felt like it was something I needed to do, because honestly, it's already there, and I already have if you have the equipment to YouTube, it means it takes like 50% less equipment to do Twitch than it does for YouTube. So I've already got all this stuff here, and plus it's kind of like a double header. Like, everything that I record here, I can then chop up and upload to YouTube as episodes, and so it's not like anybody's missing out on anything. It's like a cool feature about Twitch that I do like. And in fact, I know some guys that only Twitch, and then all of their episodes that go up are their Twitch streams, and they manage to keep like episodes going up like every day just based off of their Twitches. It's a cool thing. It's nice that they're translatable between each other. Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go with alien alloys next. And we do need to equip, we need to go through and start equipping people. I'm going to get rid of the flashbangs, and I'm going to start giving people stun grenades. There's these little purple ones right here. And we're going to call that the default role. And with all of my riflemen, I'm just going to give them stun grenades. So there it is. We just need everybody to have stun bombs, because we need to start capturing some of the aliens. I feel like I'm down on a... What's happened here? Rifleman, rifleman, sniper, sniper, sniper. I have 3 snipers. Why do I have 3 snipers? Somebody here, one of these guys is not supposed to be a sniper, and I am almost positive that it's Noel Barnes who is supposed to be a rifleman. So let's go back to a rifleman with Noel Barnes. We're running way too many snipers right now. That's going to come back and bite us in the ass later on if we try. Oh, our base is done too. Yay! Let's get started then. You can only do things that attach, and so I need to do a living quarters first. We also need to keep an eye on our cash, because this is going to get expensive really, really quickly. I think we obviously need a storeroom. We need a medical center. We're going to need a bunch of hangars, so let's just get started with those now. We're going to need a ton of those to cover all of North America, South America, and Central America. We're going to need a ton of hangars. It's going to be like a well-stocked closet. Just hangars everywhere. And I think the final thing that I want to do... Root Chino, the game is called Xenonauts. Oh yeah, we need a radar array too. Good call, Commissar. Good call. We're going to need a radar array as well, but we don't have room for it right now, so I'm going to wait on it. I don't need to know about all those UFOs flying around when I can't do anything about it. I think what I'm going to do now is... I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. That's what I'm going to do. So, scene swap. Hoopja.